Yo, it is Friday, October 11th. Let's get it in. So we got the dress up days. Obviously today is homecoming day, so make sure you handle that biz. Let's get it in for today's lesson. Make sure you get this turned in. We talked about that. It was due yesterday. Make sure you get this turned in. I will start grading this probably Monday or Tuesday of next week. Cool. Let's keep it pushing. We are going to have the journal check today in class. If you don't have this journal check stuff, if you're not here or whatever the case is, or you missed or whatever, because some people aren't here because of homecoming day or whatever, then just go ahead and scan it as a PDF and turn it in. We only have entry activities 8 through 10 and then the Alien Dad rough draft, and that's it. It's a really simple one. Make sure to get your agenda, though. Your agenda needs to be turned in as well. All right, y'all. Let's keep it pushing about that. We're going to go right here. What does Newton's third law state? And then what are the things that you like most about homecoming? All right, do that, and then we are good to go. So pause the screen, get this written inside of your journal. You knew I was going to be here and be like, did you really pause the screen? Did you really get that written in your journal? You're going to wait for me. You're going to wait for me to talk. I'm like, come on, get that done. Make that happen. Okay, here we are. So Newton's third law states that what? For every action force, there's an equal and opposite what? Reaction force. Yes, hopefully that's what you got. Hopefully what you got. Make sure you got the action, the force. Make sure you got both those things in there. List what you like most about homecoming. Mostly I like the dress-up days and the actual parade. However, this year I like the fact that the temperatures came out of the hundreds and it started to be fall, y'all. I can't go left. I can't go right. But I can't go right. I am forever stuck in a building 3 stories high. Hopefully y'all got this. Blah, out is the elevator, right? So yeah, again, it is the elevator. How many of y'all would go on the outside? I would definitely go, but this seems kind of crazy, like being on the outside, like being outside of a building. So we kind of went over this already, but Newton's third law states that for every action force is an equal and opposite reaction force, right? Boom. Forces always act on objects. Forces also act in pairs, right? And forces are measured by newtons. Hopefully you got all that. Direct contact forces, some examples of those would be a collision, colliding, car accidents, football, right? Like these kind of things at a distance. And we looked at that. We looked at electromagnetism, not electromagnetism, electricity. We talked about magnetism, and then we talked about gravity for forces at a distance. Hopefully y'all got those. Now, answer this question right here. So again, take a few minutes and answer this question right here. This is on page number 10. So again, page number 10, answer this question right here. Just take a couple minutes to do that. All right, let's talk about it. So why does it hurt your foot when you kick a soccer ball? And it is because there is an equal and opposite force. So the more force you apply to the soccer ball, then the more force is being applied back onto your foot. And when your foot is bare, then none of the force is being absorbed by the shoe and the socks. So you're getting the full amount of force onto your actual skin where a lot of pain receptors are. And this is why it hurts your feet to kick a bare soccer ball. So hopefully you got an answer that was close to that, okay? And if you did, then we're right on pace with what we should have learned out of this chapter. I like this video. Okay, we're moving on. We ain't got time for that. Are we going to do this today? Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. All right. So in a paragraph, describe the scenario you believe will show a greater change in motion for the car. So explain your reasoning. So we've got 2 different scenarios here. Both of them, they ran out of gas. It's the same scenario as that. But we got 2 different situations. So we got this dude who's pushing the but all by himself. He's in the back. He looks like he's pushing it this way. You got these other 3 people down there, and they're pushing, but they're pushing looks like a little bit of a bigger vehicle, but it's still small. It's not like super big. So just think about that. Write a paragraph that you think will best describe which of these 2 situations will result in the most or the greater change in motion. Fam, did you write it? Or was you waiting for me to talk? Did you write it? Right, because these are your reps. These are your reps. If every time you're waiting for me to do something, now you ain't getting your reps in. You got to get your reps. Okay, so cool. We got 2 different things going on. We got these people. There's 3 people. So you may off the top think, okay, 3 people, 1 car, that should result in a greater change of motion. Right? Okay, cool. I got that. 3 different forces. This is only 1. That's 3. However, they don't look like they're pushing that hard. That situation seems very casual. People are smiling. They're kind of like, ah. This dude looked like he going full force. He also looks like he big, so he's got some muscle. So that man looks like he can apply a large amount of force. So which one? So there's some things to consider. Also the size of the car, another thing to consider. Which one will result in the most motion? You let me know in the comments. Okay, let's keep it pushing. And actually, that's it for today.